I think I figured I was going to jump too high and just bounce off the upper wall and end up in the lava. So I wanted to make sure I was going to grab onto the ledge. Got a running jump here, which works perfectly. Standing jump, and we got another standing jump. Yep, already knew these guys were here. So I had guns out and shooting away. There we go. If I remember correctly, I did stop back in the secret room to pick up the items there. Always useful to have more items. More health packs, more ammo. Always useful. So here we are, and I'm still under the impression at this point that you have to flip the switch in order to progress. So I go ahead and do that. Just saddle up to it. And immediately turn and run from the lava. And then jump up here. I honestly don't know whether or not you have to pull that switch in order to progress further. But I'm kind of under the impression that you do. I already know there's no monster here, so just pretty much line the jump up and jump across. And now we're back to here. I already know that guy's there, so just pull out the guns and keep on shooting. Best thing here, I was going to try to just run up on it and then run off the edge, but it didn't quite work. So I just stood on there and jumped back off, and it worked perfectly. And luckily, once that boulder goes by, the trap stops. So now we're in the Atlantis throne room. And I spend a little bit, well, I decided to heal up first, maybe, or not. But I spend a little bit of time there trying to get to the save point. And then I decided to, I noticed the N above one of the thrones. So then I decided to look around and pretty much tell you guys that these are where the three rulers of Atlantis were. You had Qualopec, Teokan, and the last one was Natla. Yes, of Natla Industries. She was a ruler of Atlantis. That's how she already knows about all this stuff. Tried to pull that thing and it didn't work, so we tried to push it in, and it did work. Actually, there's a point where I tried to push the others, and I realized that the block at the base of Natla's throne is the only one that moves. But first up, I flipped the switch to try to open the door. Doesn't work the way I expected. I fall straight to my death. So I've got to go through those last rooms again. Which sucks. Actually, no. I forgot. I already had the save point here. I can't believe I already forgot about that. I mean, I just watched it. You guys just watched it. I just talked about it, and I forgot that there was a save point right here in the throne room. Yeah, there I was trying to move the other blocks and realizing that it just ain't happening. The only one that moves is Natla. And I think, yeah, I decided to go off to the left here to see what's off this way. Because I know one path that kills me. What are the others? So let's do a little bit of exploring. Maybe there's some items or something. I don't know. But unfortunately, there are no items. And this here looks like you should be able to get up to it. So I spent a little bit of time trying to get up to it. I tried to walk to the edge there, but I just kind of moved right past and it didn't quite work right. Here I am trying to get straight to the edge because I think maybe a standing jump would work, but it didn't. So I decide, well, I already know the left switch is going to kill me. Let's try the right switch. And it hurts me, that's for sure. And I decided to heal up. And then take a look, and oh crap, there's a boulder. So I decided to try to do a, just running straight off the ledge to try to grab the next one. It didn't work. I should have realized that from the beginning that it just wasn't going to work there, but I don't know. I didn't realize it in time. So now we're back in the throne room again. Straight to Natla's block this time. Natla's throne. And I figure, well, the left is going to kill me definitely. And the right, well, the right might kill me if I can just get the timing right. This time I try to do a standing jump from the edge. After I heal up. But I was too far forward, and so trying to back up to the edge so I can hang off the ledge didn't work. Boulder caught up to me before I could. Before I could even take a step back, it caught up to me and killed me, dumping me right back to the beginning of the throne room. So by this point, moving this block is becoming like old hat. I've done it so many times, and for some reason Lara didn't grab onto the block there. And I ended up accidentally doing a roll. I don't know why. But I'm determined to get past that boulder. Here I am going straight for that right switch. Still getting hurt by the fall. Trying to do a jump straight from the back and it didn't work. Tried to do a jump there and it did work. I got past the boulder. It fell straight past me. So I decided to heal up here before figuring out where that boulder came from. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's take a look around. See where we're supposed to go now. And what's down this path? Oh, wait, I see spikes. It looks like the left path wouldn't kill me either if I did it right. So let's go up here then. Let's figure out what it is we're supposed to do. And here it is. I'm thinking that you had to flip both switches to open the door. And then flip this one as well. But what happens when I get up there? By the way, remember that bit that I thought we could jump up to that we couldn't? That's where you come out. So what happens when we get up there? Doors open. So you really have to flip one switch in order to go down to flip the switch that actually opens the door. But I come up here, and I see there's eggs. And I decide before going over that way, we're going to take a look around and get some ammo. Excuse me. Throat's a little dry, so... So not even realizing that the egg was going to pop when I got there. Yeah. And it's a centaur. And the centaur is just killing me like crazy here. Luckily I'm able to stop it before he really kills me there, but still, I ended up having to go through 2 health packs on that guy. And I come over to this corner and I flip the switch that opens the next door. And right when I get there, there's a save point. And the demon pushes me back. So I miss him. And then this guy comes out of nowhere. And I'm trapped completely and shooting at the wrong guy even. So I'm like screaming at this point, trying to figure out what the hell just happened to me. I got pushed past the save point, so I couldn't use that. So I'm back to the beginning of the throne room again. And it just was not fair. At this point, though, since I know exactly what's going on in this room, I decide to take the left path with the spikes, figuring that won't hurt me so much on the initial fall, because you drop onto a slope. And it works perfectly. And I back up before rolling, because I don't want to roll off into those spikes. We gotta go up and flip the switch. Open the door. Just running to the door. And into the next room. I already know, for the most part, what's going on here. Gotta pick up the ammo first. I pull out my guns and run towards this guy. And luckily I'm able to open up my inventory before he kills me. But he's still pretty much just raping me. But I'm jumping back and forth here to try to keep his bullets or whatever the hell they are from hitting me. And it works, but I still have to heal up again. So I open the door, and I'm expecting the egg to pop, so I pull out my guns. I'll walk around the room for a little bit, and nothing. So of course I'm going to take advantage of the nothing and save my game, so I don't have to go through the throne room yet again. And then I know to expect some guys down here. So I pull out my guns and pretty much immediately start shooting. So I see my guns pointing at something and I start shooting, and then I realize, oh, that's the doppelganger. Yeah, it's basically a copy of Lara made by Natla that does everything you do mirrored. And this is kind of a neat little puzzle. It's more involved in the anniversary version of this game, but it's a neat little puzzle. What you have to do is you have to come up here, run around and jump. The idea is to get over to this ledge up here and flip a switch that opens the pit to lava. And then because the geometry is kind of mirrored on the other side of the room, and the doppelganger is doing everything you're doing mirrored, you have to get to the same point on the other side of the room so that she drops into the lava. And this is a room I ended up repeating a number of times, not really because of this room, but because of the one after it. Gotta line that jump up. And line this one up.